Hi, I'm Steve Rapjohn, and this is my Piece of Technology. Today we're going to talk about computers. We're going to look at some of the key components inside a computer and how they work together. Let's take a closer look. Okay, before I bring out the computer, I want to walk through a little analogy to show how the pieces work together. This is you sitting at your desk. You take a book down off your shelf. You open the book and place it on your desk, and you follow the instructions. Part of those instructions, you take a piece of paper, put it on your desk, and following the instructions, you do the work on your piece of paper. When you're done, you take your piece of paper, put it back into your filing cabinet, you close the book, and put it back on the shelf. And you're ready for the next day. With that analogy in mind, let's bring out the computer. Okay, I've got this computer, and I've actually opened it up and laid it on its side, so we can get a better look inside. The black box here, that's the chip, the CPU, Central Processing Unit. That's kind of like you, the brains of the computer. Over here, this bank of chips, that's the memory chips, kind of like your desktop. And then over here is the hard drive, kind of like your filing cabinet and your bookshelf, kind of merged into one. So how do these work? The chip goes to the hard drive and opens a program, a set of instructions, loads those into memory, and then follows those instructions. It allows you to interact with a file and do whatever work you need to do on that file. And that is also sitting in the memory. When you're finished, you then save your file to the hard drive, close the program, and then you're ready again for the next day. Now, one quick little note here. When you power down your computer at the end of the day, anything that was in memory gets erased. So you have to make sure that you save your stuff to the hard drive before you do that. So here's an example of where this can help you with working with the computer. As you're working on a file, the computer may make some temporary copies of your file in memory. So for instance, if you want to undo something, it remembers what the original looked like. So imagine, if you will, on your desk, multiple copies of your piece of paper placed in other places on your desk. All of a sudden your desk is going to get full. Now, the computer, when you close the program, it's supposed to erase all those extra copies, but sometimes they don't. So as you open and close files, open and close the program, all these extra copies of pieces of file are on your desk, on your desktop, or in the computer memory, and your computer starts running slowly. What do? Save your files, get them onto the hard drive, close the program, and then shut your computer down. Remember I said when you shut down the computer, it erases everything that's in memory. Start it back up again, everything is back to the way it should be. You can load up your file and continue to do your work. That's just one example of how, knowing how these pieces are working together, you can make better use of them. So that's it. That's my quick look at the key components inside a computer and how they work together. I hope it helps. I'm Steve Rapjohn, and that's my Piece of Technology. Thanks for watching.